Falcon. Winter Soldier.
Are we recording it? Is it recording right now?
It's going. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Are we using this too?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm standing up.
Stand up, Layla. Sam and Bucky. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bucky and Sam. Boom, bump on us.
Sam and Bucky!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bucky and Sam!
It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier hanging out, just two buddies getting into trouble, doing things in the MCU. Who's got the shield? We're recording.
Oh, we are recording.
Falcon
And the Winter
Soldier. Episode 5. Welcome back to the Squadcast Podcast Reviews. I'm joined by Dustin and Layla.
Layla.
Say hello.
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 Yes. Another episode. Almost the second to the last one. There's an actual word for it, but I can't remember. Penundulum? Penundulum. Pentatonic?
Pentatonics?
No.
Like next episode.
Penumbulum. I can't speak, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You look good though.
Somebody say it put it in the comments.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
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 What?
I don't know.
Big time.
Big time.
But we're there though.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
No, it really is. It's a very complex show.
Yes.
I'm excited about it.
Yes. It was full of mystery and questions, and Sam was really in a tough spot on what to do.
Real quick, I do know.
Yes.
I know for a fact. I don't know it for a fact, but I know it's gonna happen. U.S. agent's gonna show up at the end and help those guys. It's gonna be like a sidekick kind of thing because he has to finish his thing out.
I think
Like he got that in his head. She said, "You would have done anything to stop whoever killed Lamar," and he was thinking,
yeah,
she did kill him. He has to show up and do it. There's going to be like a problem there between the three of them, but they
Yeah.
have to accept they do need his help. They're about to go against
I
the
have a
entire
feeling Bucky's gonna die.
What?
You think Bucky's gonna die?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
only because the internet's telling you that.
The internet hasn't told me anything.
Well, that's
I
all it
don't mind.
says. That's all it's,
I don't know.
relax.
I don't
Calm
know.
down.
That's weird.
Jesus, hey.
I just think he's gonna die because someone is going to die. Because we see that Sam's in a tux and he's all sad and he's holding his shield.
That was from episode 1.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
When he brought the shield.
Shut
to
your
the
mouth,
Smithsonian.
Dustin!
I have a mind for myself.
So I think we're gonna be all right. I thought, when I saw that, I was like, oh, we're going to Steve's funeral. They're killing off Steve Rogers. But nope, just handing off the shield.
That's all it
Way
was.
back in episode 1.
That wasn't a big deal.
Never mind then.
Yep.
I mean, it could, maybe, I don't know.
Don't feed it. Don't feed it.
We pick up.
Don't starve it. Don't starve it.
Starve it.
So we pick up right where episode 4 left off.
100%.
Walker is on the run because he's very conflicted. He's full of super
killed a man.
soldier serum. He killed someone in cold blood.
Or he was chasing her down still.
Well, he thought that
Maybe.
he was...
I think he was chasing her down still.
Either way, he's cut off at the pass by Sam and Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like, you gotta give me the shield.
He's like, nah.
Give me that shield.
We
And
learned a
there's-
lot in that scene, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was like, why didn't you let me join you?
Yeah. Well, Walker's very, very damaged.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, for
And the
one thing,
serum is going to his head.
Yeah,
It's
and he's like,
only
hey.
making things worse for him.
but they didn't let him join him, where they let everybody else in the galaxy join him. A raccoon joined him. A tree joined him.
What are you,
But this guy who's
are you
like,
saying it's their fault?
not saying it's their fault, but they didn't help the situation.
I don't think they would have ever accepted a new Captain America.
But he did say, I don't want to take anybody's place, but this is my job.
He's just Soldier Boy.
That's what it is.
He's just Super Soldier Boy.
Boy up in the...
So there's a fight, and I squealed like a little baby.
He did when the arm got broke.
Really?
Ah!
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, ah!
you don't see that kind of violence. You don't see that kind of violence.
It was
No.
rough. Yeah, spoilers, by the way.
100%.
All day, every day, spoiling the show.
But I pointed out on the group thing there is they were all like, "Look, yeah, they whooped his ass or whatever," and I was like, "No, man. Like for one thing, Bucky was down. His arm was like electrified.
Yeah.
Like no, man. It's not like they're acting like Walker is some like easy to just beat guy.
Yeah.
This guy's a nut, man. I mean, you wouldn't want to see him at the post office or at
Well,
Walmart.
clearly he was. He could have just leveled Sam. The only reason why Sam got out of this thing alive is because Bucky was there.
It was 2-on-1.
It was 2-on-1, and Walker held his own pretty well.
His emotions took over, though.
He's very emotionally,
That's what it is.
yeah, emotion fueled kind of individual.
I hope they do realize at some point in time if we had just allowed him to join for a moment or
Yeah.
kept him at bay, there probably would be no trouble. We wouldn't have had the scene overseas.
Yeah.
It really is I mean, it has to make you question why we let anybody join. I mean, almost every character is damaged somewhere or another down the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's not every soldier.
No, what I'm saying is everybody's joined the Avengers.
Yeah.
They're all got something they've done.
Well, it'd be pretty boring if they were just super awesome and didn't have any issues.
Of course.
Your nose is so red.
It's true. It was a lot of fun this weekend. We've had a lot of fun.
American weekend.
America.
That's right.
Got done right.
Baseball.
Speaking of, we
No cone.
immediately cut to the resolution of the fight between the three of them. Walker is
Out.
nowhere to be found.
He's gone.
Sam has given up the wings, gives them to Torres.
Well, he got him ripped off.
Yeah, they
got
got
ripped
a little
off.
damage.
He's like,
But he takes
keep
the
'em.
shield.
He did.
Sam takes that shield back to Louisiana. They don't have any leads on Carly.
We had a nice montage.
We see later.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Also, apparently, the shield isn't even property of the government.
That
It's a
comes
gr-
later.
it's a gray
That
area.
comes later. That comes later.
It comes later. Yes.
But the interesting though with Torres, he from the comics takes up the mantle as the new Falcon at one point.
Ooh.
So the fact that
The soldier guy?
yeah,
Yeah.
Torres.
Torres.
So when Sam said, you keep them, the broken wings, it's kind of like a callback to the comics.
What was his character's name?
Falcon?
It was his Falcon?
He just takes on the mantle of the Falcon.
That's cool.
That's cool.
But
down.
the fact that he's got he's got the wings now, and he was tinkering with it to begin with.
He's got to try it out.
He's gonna try.
I got to try it.
So, yeah.
That's exciting.
So that's like a possible new Avenger Torres could become something.
Yeah.
Why not?
But yeah. So then we move to the hearing with
Felt-
Walker.
How'd you feel about the hearing?
It was rough.
Did you feel a
You
little bit
made me.
what they did?
Yeah. Well, it was so bureaucratic. It was like he didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
He really did not deserve what they gave to him. I mean, yeah, he killed a guy. He was out of line. Emotions took over.
Demote him or something. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like they were going to take him and just use him as U.S. agent.
Right.
Like you messed up as one. You can't represent America. You can't be Captain America. But we understand where you're coming from, and you're a decorated soldier. We have another position for you. Like that's where I
That's
thought
what I thought was
it was going to
happen,
go.
too.
But then it's just like, no benefits, no nothing. You're
You're a
stripped.
bum.
You're anything but dishonorable.
I
Like,
did everything you told me to do.
What was it? Other than dishonorable.
Other than dishonorable.
So that's like,
It's like one step above dishonorable.
yeah, but it's definitely.
It's
It's
you're
definitely
out.
not good.
And I mean, but when you see his face, he's like, "I did everything for you." He hits the table. The whole place went quiet because he could have murdered everybody in there.
Well, nobody knows that he's got the super soldier serum.
They don't know that. They were about to find out that day. But no, it's messed up because he made a mistake, but
But that's the thing. That's the thing that Steve talked about from Civil War.
what is that?
How agenda. People in positions of power have agendas.
They do have agendas.
And the committee's agenda was we have to just completely destroy this guy because of what he did.
Well, because of what public opinion.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's a very relevant show.
It's what it is. It's like we have to care about what the people say.
But now the move with, but then we get to the big cameo. Ooh, the cameo.
There's a cameo?
Yeah.
By who?
By the lady with the purple hair.
Who was that?
It's Ellen from Seinfeld.
You gotta watch Seinfeld.
Who knew? Ellen would come back in a Marvel movie. I wonder what Kramer's up to.
What?
You didn't like Seinfeld?
I never watched it.
Oh, it's a good show.
Anyways,
Sorry.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus. So she's a brand new character in the MCU.
Right?
I can't remember what her name was. Was it Contessa? Something
Contessa.
something Contessa.
Dustin's famous.
She said, "Don't call me Vic."
Yeah, but call me Vic.
You can think about it,
You can think about it.
but don't call me it. Something
Don't
like
call
that. So
good
she's actually she's this obscure like side character that got introduced back in the 60s in Nick Fury's comic, because back when Nick Fury was with the Howling Commandos, it was like a war comic. But then in the 60s, because of the popularity that James Bond was, they took Nick Fury, and Marvel said, well, let's take him and kind of give him this spy suave kind of element. He was in the 60s, Nick Fury was Marvel's James Bond.
Ooh.
So what comes with James Bond? Cool gadgets and pretty women.
That's right.
So this contestant lady was like one of his
Later.
Fury ladies.
That's right.
A Fury fling.
Yes, a Fury fling. And didn't really have any kind of... She had like ties to Hydra, but it wasn't like really in depth. She wasn't a big character.
Right.
Cut to 2013, and the same guy who wrote the Amazing Spider-Man, like the Ultimates,
Okay.
like comic line.
I remember the Ultimates.
Yeah, who brought out Miles Morales and that whole like sub-universe.
Right.
Who actually took Nick Fury and was the first to depict him as Samuel L. Jackson.
He was Samuel L. Jackson in the comic book.
That was from the Ultimate line. So this guy takes this Contessa and kind of fleshes her out and gives her a bigger role as Madam Hydra.
And here we go.
So she is going to be kind of an integral, like, bad Nick Fury almost. Like, she's going to have a crew and, like, they're going to go out and do missions and stuff, but she's trying to get Walker to come on.
Oh, he's going. He's like, I'm sick and tired. Well, just got betrayed by his country.
Yeah, so she's going to use
how he looks
that.
at it.
Yeah, she's going to use that as, we know you've got the super soldier, 'cause she said that. And you're not done. Call me. Or no, don't call me. Pick up when I call.
That's right. I'm down, man. Because I could see when like you feel like your nation turned against you.
Yeah. Now it's interesting because if you look
I'd be down.
If we look at Walker from his, his first scene at the end of episode 1, 3 episodes, and then this one,
Right.
where he ends up, it's kind of, he starts way up at the top,
Right.
being the brand new Captain America, smiling and winking, and then he's down at rock bottom now.
Right.
So I don't even know if we'll see him in this next episode.
Might not. He might because
story-wise,
doing his thing.
it could have been. You could look at what we've seen him as kind of an arc. He started up top, and now he's hit rock bottom. And then the next time we see him, he'll be off with this contestant.
Yeah.
Doing missions
It could
and
be
stuff.
like how like the post. It could be like the credit end credit scene from Doctor Strange
Yeah.
with that one
Mordo.
guy. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
He's all like, "No more sorcerers."
Right. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah, so it might be the same
2015.
deal with
Yeah.
John Walker.
No, John Walker's gonna be a big character though. Because people are calling for they just love the actor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you sell it, man.
Oh yeah.
And
So we could have seen the last of him in this show.
well, my favorite thing about that has happened over the past week or so since the last episode
Yeah.
was I get what Marvel's doing, but we did kill a bad guy. There's a difference. It wasn't an ordinary citizen.
No,
this guy was part of a organization that was responsible for deaths of innocent people. Yeah, he took it over, and that's why I say, like you had said, he should have got demoted or just court-martialed or something.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not going off the thing here. I'm just comparing.
Yeah.
But do you remember in The Bastards, right? When he's like, "Yeah, I've been chewed out before." That's what should have happened.
Oh yeah,
you get chewing out.
Yeah.
Not what just happened.
Right.
But that's because now the world we live in now, if somebody has a camera, you have to answer for it now.
Well, yeah.
Where we've been doing this stuff for a long time. And it's okay,
the thing is that it's still messing with Walker,
right? Yeah, Walker has
because he's telling everyone that he killed the guy who killed Lamar, but that's not the case.
Right,
Carly killed Lamar.
We gotta kill Carly too.
So he's still having to deal with that kind of. He didn't get.
Oh yeah, he's beat up.
He's
I didn't get the one that got my dude.
Yeah.
We need to do that. I'm with him. If he created a team right now, I'd call the Punisher. I'd probably call Crossbones.
He did.
We don't know that yet. He's dead.
He's dead.
He did.
He did.
he did. No, but I can see where he's with, and but I think he's a good villain that's going to come later on.
Sam and Bucky built a boat.
Yes, and then that's the
Bucky.
been talking for 20 minutes, and we haven't even talked about Sam and Bucky, but yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Well, it's a good show.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good show when it's not about the name.
like I
know you need. I know. So that kind of closes out Walker for the moment, for this episode anyway.
Yeah.
Bucky likes Sarah. Sarah likes Bucky.
So the big thing for the rest of the episode with Sam is, first he's kind of dealing with me giving up the shield. Did I cause, the events that led to Walker being Captain America? If I didn't give up the shield, that whole situation wouldn't have happened. And then the whole what does it mean to be, an African American and Captain America? Can that even work? That was the driving question that Sam had to deal with. The whole show has been like that, but this episode really brought it in because he has the shield. He has, first-hand account of what his decision led to.
And he talked to Isaiah.
And then he went to talk to Isaiah and got that very, heavy.
It was heavy.
First-hand experience from Isaiah. And then he goes back to Louisiana. And then you kind of get the hopeful, rebuilding community with the boat. And it's kind of a metaphor for the past is important. We have to preserve it, but there's still a job to do.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You can't live on it.
And then Bucky shows up, and there's a nice little montage.
It was a training
Everyone's
montage.
happy. The boat's working.
The boat is working.
Bucky and Sarah
are flirting, and Sam's all like, "Don't flirt with my sister."
Also, Zemo is with is it Wakandans or Wakandians?
Yes.
Wakandans.
So we do get a little scene where Bucky meets up with Zemo in Sokovia.
Are you good?
Yes.
And he was gonna shoot him, pulled the trigger, but then didn't have any bullets. I don't know what was that.
That was a little.
It was a little dramatic.
Yeah.
But yeah, he turned him over to the Wakandans, and where are they taking him? The raft. Gesundheit.
Oh my god.
Lord.
No, yeah, but
So Zemo's off to the raft, so old Thunderbolt's gonna get a hold of him.
Thunderbolt.
That's where the
I see a squad coming up, man.
I think the squad's
Zemo.
gonna have
It's gonna be
him.
U.S. Agent.
Good big times.
Punisher, maybe.
We'll see. But yeah.
And then Bucky got something from the Wakandans.
Yeah, Bucky asked for one more favor from Io. And Bucky was originally just delivering the box with whatever is in it. We're pretty sure it's a new suit.
Yeah.
It better not be like the black and gold thing, because I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't think it's gonna be black and gold.
I swear, I'm not really a big fan
I'm
of that.
pretty sure it's going to be a little more.
I feel like it's gonna be silver.
Feel like I know exactly what it's gonna be, but I can't tell you guys.
Why not?
Because it's a spoiler.
Oh,
We'll see what happens.
The toys ruined it for me.
Oh,
leave me
show the
alone.
toys.
Leave me alone.
I don't want to see it then.
Yeah.
If it's.
Did they ever come out with the Walker action figure?
I mean, I pre-ordered
My
him.
dad was so disappointed in the Zemo action figure. He was like upset. He was like, ugh.
Did they have a bloody shield?
No.
No.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
I'm gonna give him a blue shield.
That was.
No, I was upset because the Zemo figure.
Yeah.
So he's got a mask on
Yeah.
version,
Purple mask.
purple mask, and then he's got a headless. He's
With
got
his face.
he's got an additional head that you can put on. That's just his face. It's like, okay, cool, but the neck is purple.
Oh, come on.
Like, just paint it flesh colored. Jesus.
But you can do that though.
Yes, I'll have to do.
Was it a typo?
No, it's just Hasbro being lazy. It's like, yes, he's got a purple turtleneck, but it doesn't go all the way up to his freaking ears.
Ah, that's a shame.
It is. There needs to be a flow of. Even with the mask, you can still see his neck.
With the movies compared to the shows.
Yes.
See, they don't have these iconic scenes as much.
Mm.
Because the shows, we're going to wrap it up right here.
Yeah.
You got to leave people hanging.
Right.
That moment with the bloody shield might be one of the most iconic in Marvel to me. Because it destroyed an image.
Well, that was definitely, that was.
I would say it's like, boom.
That's the most cinematic.
Yeah, it was big.
Shot of the show.
So we got to get that figure, man. It'd behoove them to have the bloody shield made.
Well, it just sprays.
Well, I know, I get it, but they should make it like. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
if I was, because I mean,
that should be like like a Target exclusive.
just like just have his shield.
Walker's headless Walker, not headless one, maskless Walker
God
with the
dang.
yeah.
Headless.
No. He comes with a side character.
Yeah,
The headless terrorist.
the headless terrorist. Here we go.
I want a little figure of him like screaming and like
He's like, ah.
that was nuts.
It was
nuts.
So, what do you think's gonna happen in the next episode, Matt?
So where we are gonna run into is Sam and Bucky have said their goodbyes. There was a resolution. Sam had a big old montage of him like, I'm gonna take the shield.
Damn right you are.
I'm gonna do it.
Should have done it off the bat.
So he's like montage. He's training. He's the one on the left.
On the left.
That's right.
On the left.
And then he's watching the TV, and all of a sudden he gets a call from Torres that, hey, there's the pings from the Flag Smashers in Europe. We just got one in New York. We don't know if they're using a VPN or what. And then he's watching the TV, and there's a GRC summit in New York. So he puts two together. It opens up the box, and it's like, it's time to go to work.
We're going to work.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the Flag Smashers are in New York.
Ready to burn this thing down because they took over the headquarters.
Yeah, and they've taken over the GRC headquarters. So
We're in trouble.
they're holding hostage. Now, and we still don't know if the GRC's like good guys or bad guys, or like what are they even about? Like, is it just like a corporation kind of, like a facade thing, or if they're really trying to help people?
Yeah.
It just seems like there's a lot of red tape with these guys, and
I
the
don't
Flag
trust-
Smashers are just
I don't
like,
trust any of them.
we don't have time for this.
But see, and what I think. Go ahead.
Do you think we'll meet the power broker?
So, we do get a shot of Sharon Carter
Yeah.
making a phone call to Backdrop, telling him to go help the Flag Smashers.
Oh.
And she'll pay him double. So she paid him to go do the other thing from the first episode. So I think your theory that she's the power broker.
That was actually my theory.
It was her theory, I guess.
Oh, was it her theory?
Maybe it was. I'll let her have that one. I don't know.
Oh.
I thought about it a lot.
You
I
know that
kept
she was
saying-
Captain America.
No. That was later. We were talking like right after we saw it. Like who's power broker? Anyway,
Yeah, good job.
this show there was a lot going on in this episode.
Yeah.
What happened? Sharon
What
is so beautiful, though.
But it's. I think she very well could be. I don't know how she would have, become. I don't know how she would have been able to do that in short span of time to
Time
take over
travel.
a city,
Time
but
travel.
whatever.
Time travel.
Sure, time travel. She jumped in the quantum zone,
The
went
quantum
back,
zone,
and
that's
then,
it.
yeah.
So
She's been in Madripoor the whole time.
the whole damn time.
But yeah. So yeah, we wrap it up. Bucky is MIA at the moment. But Sam is off to New York.
I think what's going to happen there is
Yeah.
whatever that big battle's going to happen with, if there is a big battle, we don't even know. But if, with Flag Smashers,
Mhm.
I think Agent's going to have to be there because he has to get that girl. That's his what he has to do.
Yeah.
And they're going to
Walker.
need backup.
Walker's
I mean,
gotta
there's,
show
there's
up.
there's too many of them for two guys.
Just, yeah.
And he's going to be like,
Well, the
"Let's go.
interesting
Let's
part
go to work."
is throughout all of the promotional trailers and all the other stuff that we've seen for this show, we had scenes from the first trailer that ended up showing up in this episode. There's
Yep.
only 6 episodes,
There's only 6 of them.
but the entire last episode we haven't seen anything.
Yep.
All the trailers and stuff, we've already seen all that footage. So whatever happens in this, it's like brand new. So like if you want to not get spoiled at all, stay away from any new trailers.
Yeah.
So
Pretty excited about it. We'll get one episode left.
and that'll
Very
be
sad.
Friday.
Be running.
Yeah, but then we turn around and boom, Loki next month. Marvel's Dr. Loki. With Doctor Who.
By the time.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
What?
Loki is Marvel's Doctor Who.
Oh, sorry. I got confused.
It's okay.
When are you posting this?
As soon as I can. All right. Yeah. Shall we wrap it up?
Thank you, everyone,
said.
for listening to this episode of the Squadcast Podcast. Make sure to follow us on our Instagram at the.squadcast.podcast.
And if you want to help support us, you can check us out on Patreon and toss us a thorny.
$1.
$10,000. Please.
Or you can check us out on Facebook at the Squadcast Podcast, on our group,
That's right.
on our page,
And our website,
and our website,
thesquadcastpodcast.squarespace.com.
Squarespace.
And with that said, Squadcast Podcast. Out.
Out.
Wow.
Hashtag MyCap.